Hi guys and welcome to another video by myself, PES16. Today on this channel we have some exclusive gameplay of Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, which obviously is going to be shown at Gamescom this week. Now I was thankful enough to Konami and Jelly Media for inviting me along to play the game really early on with the likes of, with Matt HD Gamer. Just me and Matt HD Gamer went to play Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, the brand new game. Now, looking at the menus and stuff, it looks very similar, but I must mention straight away, guys, that the menus could change. They could be reskinned come the final version of the game. The build you're about to see is the one which is going to be at Gamescom, available for you guys to play, and very similar to the one which will be released on demo. And I may as well pull that up now, as I did put a retweet out earlier on today. And where is that retweet? August the 13th. And PS4, Xbox One, PS3 and Xbox 360 will be able to get your hands on the demo and play it. So ignore the transfers as well, guys. Some of the transfers have not gone through. This was because it was an earlier build to when the transfers were done. So the kits, I think, are correct. Yeah, the kits are correct as well. And today we were able to bring you some gameplay of the game itself in 1080p as well and 60 frames per second, so you guys can enjoy it fully. Now, one thing about Pro Evolution Soccer 2015, which I really enjoyed, was the gameplay via, well, apart from a few things which I really didn't enjoy, and that was the speed of the touches, i.e. The thinking of the player where you would turn. It felt quite clunky, the fake shots, etc, etc. And straight away after playing the first couple of games with this team, we were able to see how much it had actually speeded up and had changed the whole dynamic of the gameplay. Now, unfortunately, guys, I was unable to play any of my club. That was a given anyway. I was so happy to be able to play the game on head-to-head against Matt HD Gamer and also Graham Day from Jelly Media as well. And both of them were, well, they just weren't up to the standards which I am at Pro Evolution Soccer 2016. Scoring some absolutely crazy goals as well. And also, if you did see the PES trailer earlier on from the first trailer they released, where you saw Totti doing the selfie celebration, you guys will get a special treat in this video as well, as I was the guy using Roma. So, some other positives from the game I did find, the ability to, like, ignore what's going on here, guys. It's probably Matt HD Gamer, not decide, like, he wanted to use FIFA controls, so a bit of a noob, you know. But yeah, the changes which I noticed was definitely the speed of the passing, the speed of the dribbling as well, and I don't really want to push back to FIFA on this each time I do use a comparison, but because I do play FIFA quite a lot, it's going to keep going down to that as well. Also, guys, keep an eye out on some of the player faces as well, as they are very, very good. As you saw Ibarbo there, my godson, scoring a nice, well, not scoring a nice goal, he didn't score a goal, but the fact that he was able to get a very nice head scan. There's a lot of players who look ridiculous, and remember, this build is not the same as the one which will be released, as I do remember that Neymar has got his old face, which was the one in the trailer, and he's actually got a new face with a tattoo on his neck. It looks absolutely ridiculous. So the graphics have definitely been improved on. Just the dribbling, the tackling. Like, if you guys have played Pro Evolution Soccer 2015, you will have realised about the fact of tackles being very inaccurate. Like, sometimes you get straight red cards. You would go for a tackle, you would get the ball, but you'd go through the player, and that would give a free kick, or maybe a penalty, depending on where you were in the pitch. And that, I'm glad to say that was sorted in the games we played. There was no dodgy decisions by the referee. There was also one thing as well, when you used to nudge a player off the ball, like you tapped him, the player who was never able to keep on the ball and keep the possession, the opposition always managed to get it. But that's changed this time around. But definitely in the gameplay, guys, you are watching now, there's probably a high chance that I'm going to cut it off like I did in last year's video, just because I want you to enjoy the gameplay without my voice talking over it. You can see how fluid the movement is on the players. If you watch me, especially in the Roma kit. Now, this is not to big up my skills, because I am far from a brilliant player on Pro Evolution Soccer, as I know a lot of Pro Evolution Soccer players who are a lot better than me. So the novice style football you're seeing, just testing out a few things like long balls to the wing, passing around, dribbling mainly, I was enjoying. And this is where you get to see the first goal with Totti selling his defender, slotting it in, and yeah, look at this for a celebration. There's now dynamic celebrations where you can choose and interact with the certain areas you have on on the pitch, and Konami have actually got the license to use the Apple iPhone as well, as you can see, doing his trademark selfie goal in the goal area. I was going to try some more out as well, but I was unable to do so. I did try a few in other games where I was running around the back of the net and doing celebrations there, running up to the advertising boards, jumping on them. And the game, honestly, guys, just feels ridiculous. I really enjoyed playing it. It's a shame I had to come back and not play it, and I've got to wait till August, which actually isn't that far, to be honest, until the demo is released. But obviously, because I'm at Gamescom now, currently while this video does go live, I'm able to play it there. But if you guys are still unsure on the PES series, I do know this has gone up on my FIFA channel. For that, I don't apologise. I don't apologise because FIFA needs competition. Everything needs competition to get better, and Pro Evolution Soccer and Konami and everyone at Konami has gone out of their way to totally revolutionise the gameplay. Like, look at the dribbling, how fast it was reacting. Even, I don't know, what negatives did I find? Like, I'm not going to sit here showing you the negatives and stuff. There was a few times the passing, but I think it was me, because I remember complaining about this in Pro Evolution Soccer 2015, where I was honestly lumping the ball up forward, hoping to pick it up every time. Didn't happen, and that was mainly down to my fault, and I think that's the only downfall I did notice. But like I said, guys, I've not played many games of it, even though I was there for a full day, but I was mainly enjoying the biscuits and stuff, and well, obviously Graham Day's face is quite a nice guy. But yeah, it was a solid game. If you guys are unsure of the Pro Evolution Soccer series, recommend trying out the demo against your friends. Computer could get a little bit boring pretty fast, but honestly, if you guys love gameplay and fluid, fast gameplay, you're going to love Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, the build we played anyway. But with a demo, guys, you're not paying for it, you're trying it out, and I really recommend you guys giving Pro Evolution Soccer a try this year, quite early on. As if you guys did enjoy the well, it was a little bit of a stage that YouTube went through where a lot of people seem to enjoy Pro Evolution Soccer. I'd definitely recommend getting in there early, trying it out, and we were very, very unlucky that we were there. Some of the new animations as well. There's a crossing animation which is really, really nice. The way they hit volleys is very nice, even though I didn't score any. I can't remember the best goal I scored. I think it was a long shot with actually Valbuena. One thing also, which I need to point out, players who are got a low centre of gravity, i.e. players who are really, really small, the likes of Valbuena and other midget-style players, them players are the best for dribbling. They are absolutely ridiculous, and they are the best for running on forward. I had no complaints with them at all. Now, with some of the player faces, there is a little bit of skepticism about them, mainly because they don't look like them. There's one or two. I think Matt said he was doing a player face video, so you may be able to see it on his channel, but I thought I would bring it directly to you guys where it was 100% going to be gameplay, so you can see the gameplay for yourselves, even though I'm a guy which likes to get hands-on with gameplay, play it rather than watch it, but then again, there's a lot of people who like to watch it before playing it, so that's why I thought I'd bring it to this channel. Now, a lot of people will be asking about my Pro Evolution Soccer channel, will it be back? And I'm going to use this video to explain why and when it's going to be back. Now, the reason it went, guys, I've got a bit of an addiction when it comes to play to win, and when it comes to YouTube series and obviously my FIFA channel, I like to get the best players so I can show you guys and do videos with them. And the same happened with Pro Evolution Soccer. Now, the problem with Pro Evolution Soccer, my club, was the fact I was doing like a Road to Glory series, and then I went and got every single player on the game. When you get every single player on the game, nothing is going to change. It got very, very stale. I found it very difficult to make videos, and I didn't really want to put out half-assed videos for you guys. But with that being said, I've already spoken to Graham and a few other Pro Evolution Soccer guys as well, and the channel will be coming back, but it'll be in a different format, as in I won't be as opening as many agents, if that's what they are in the new My Club. But don't worry, the channel will be back. There is a link in the description to the Pro Evolution Soccer channel, guys, so if you are already a sub, go and have a look at the last video. I've got loads more Pro Evolution Soccer 2016 stuff as well, but I've been through a hectic period currently of moving house and also moving house, going to Gamescom, so unfortunately I've only got one video for you this week, but hopefully I'll be able to do some of the player faces and things next week on the Pro Evolution Soccer channel, guys. But remember to check out all the other players, all the people who have played Pro Evolution Soccer 2016. Whedon's as well, he's a good skiller. Honestly, the skills in the game are ridiculous. Can I skill on this game? Can I fuck? So unfortunately, that was something I can't show you, but some of the animations you are seeing from the players are absolutely ridiculous. It was just a shame the games were too short. And on the the demo, which I think you guys do get as well. There is certain teams, I think there was Juventus, there was Roma we were able to play with, Bayern Munich, Brazil and France. There was 2 Brazilian teams as well. Me and Matt played one game with them. I think it's got a saucy back heel, so you may see that on Match Channel coming up soon. And who else was there? I can't remember the teams. There wasn't many, but there was some nice players you were able to get your hands on, like Pogba, Lacazette and stuff with the France team, and also Neymar, who was absolutely ridiculous. But this game, if it's anything to go by, this build we were playing on, it's going to be a fun game to play. Also, physicality, I need to point out that as well. A lot of people last Pro Evolution Soccer, including myself, guys, were talking about the inability to push and pull, which was a very simple thing when it came to football games, and the reason that was because FIFA implemented it. Now Pro Evolution Soccer have started doing it as well, and it feels so good. Strong, fast players are going to dominate people, and also the very, very small and very small players and very weak ones will be very agile. But the likes of Brazil will get knocked off the ball a lot. The likes of France will bully people. And honestly, the best player I played with in this build, guys, was definitely Varane. He was an absolute son of a gun to get past. Only managed to do it a few times, but when I did, it was nice. So if you guys are not new to the PES franchise, you're going to love this game. If you love the FIFA style of play where it's fast, fluid, Pro Evolution Soccer has definitely made its mark up there. And I've always stated, guys, Pro Evolution Soccer gameplay has been my been the best. I love FIFA, but I love the gameplay in Pro Evolution Soccer 2015 and now PES 16. It's very difficult to keep correcting myself for that. I do apologise. One reason I've kept out Facecam as well is so you can see the full pitch, keeping an eye on the graphics and stuff, and as you can see some nice demonstrations of the physicality of the players. Also me lumping the ball forward, etc, etc. Stamina is a huge thing. The further the players go on, the more stamina they do lose, and the slower they do get, more inaccurate. And what else was there? Which I do want to cover. What else was there that I wanted to cover? There was one more thing. Player faces look sick. You can't really tell when you're playing from the angle I'm playing at, and more sweat beads seem to go on people's faces as well as the game does go on. But I hope what you've seen in this video, guys, has impressed you. A like rating would be absolutely awesome. Share it with your friends as well, as this is exclusive Pro Evolution Soccer 2016 gameplay. I enjoy playing it, so yet again, guys, a massive thank you to for putting me in this position where I can go and play the game early. Even if a lot of people will be probably a little bit annoyed that I went, but I love Pro Evolution Soccer. The guys at Konami and Pro Evolution Soccer know that I love the game, so hopefully that continues to happen. They even got me a jersey as well. I need to point this out, guys. They actually got me a jersey with my channel name on, which I thought was pretty ridiculous, and also a Champions League final ball, so I can't find, and an authentic one at that. So they never cheaped out. They were very, very nice and did give me a few freebies, and you'll probably see them in my setup in the coming weeks anyways. I'm sorting my house out, and that ball is going to be one of the pride of the room. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, like I said, like it would be very much appreciated. Try and smash the like button, try and smash over 6,000 likes. Even if Pro Evolution Soccer isn't your type of thing, guys, there's no point hating on a video about hating on a game or a video without even trying it yourself. But I recommend the demo's free, try it out, and you guys will probably enjoy it as much as I did. And feel free to let me know in the comment section below if you're at Gamescom and were able to try it, and what you think of the trailer as well, as that's something I am really looking forward to seeing, as Whedon's does do a good job with skill compilations and stuff like that. So it'd be nice to see what he's done with the Pro Evolution Soccer 2016 gameplay trailer, or the Gamescom trailer, which has come out soon. So guys, leave a like, rate and subscribe if you are not, and we'll be back another time with another video for you guys to enjoy.